My name is Leila, and this is the 13th year anniversary. The anniversary of something that was very hard for me, something really traumatic. I started having severe abdominal pain. And so I went to the ER because I've never experienced a pain like that before in my life. They ran some examinations, and the first thing they did was tell me I was pregnant. They took another look, and they said, "We know that what you have is an ectopic pregnancy." They finally told me this isn't a matter of if you are going to rupture internally, it's a matter of when. And within weeks, if you don't get in here, you are going to die. And of course, when you hear that, you're like, oh my gosh, well, I don't want to die. You know, I want to be there for my children. I want to see my other two children. I want to see them grow. And so I went in. When I woke up from surgery, the doctors wanted to do a follow-up with me and check my hormone levels and make sure everything was okay. And when they checked my human growth levels for pregnancy, they found that they were continuing to rise. And I became excited all over again. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is a miracle. My baby's still alive. It's still growing. And even though my hormones continue to rise, they said, we can't find implantation anywhere. This is somewhere else in your body. And we need to do what we can do to get rid of it. I remember asking the doctors, all the right questions. If you find the baby, is there any way you can put it where it needs to be? Because I believe in the sanctity of life. And they said, okay, well, we have to give you a shot of methotrexate, and this is going to dissolve whatever's in your body. Your system's going to absorb it, and you're going to be done with it. They gave me the shots, and I went home, and I started bleeding horrendously. And that's when they said there was evidence of placenta and implantation site. And they had just had me abort my twins. I felt like I had failed God. I felt like I had failed myself. I felt like I'd failed my husband, my children, and my church. I started wondering, God, where were you? Didn't I pray for the right things? Didn't I ask the doctors all the right questions? Didn't I ask for you to guide the doctor's hands and give the doctors wisdom? But even in the Psalms, you can see times when David and some of the other poets, they write about, they write things like, I cry out to you, but you do not answer. But they don't end there. They might ask God, where are you? But they never end there. They start declaring God's promises, and then they fact check. And I came to a place in my life where basically I had to decide, okay, am I going to be miserable and devastated forever, or am I going to fact check my life and remember all the things God had brought me through so far? God has done so many miracles in my life, but my story didn't end there. And 9 months later, exactly 9 months later, very unexpectedly, I discovered I was pregnant again. I was pregnant with my youngest, Serena. I've learned that hearing people's stories is important, and walking with them through their pain is important. I don't have to have all the answers for this. I don't know why the doctors couldn't see my babies. I don't know why this had to happen, but God, you're still sovereign. You have a plan I cannot see, and it's going to be okay. Giving all of this over to the Lord, it's been a huge relief.